Welcome back, everyone. This is a chess game between Mikhail Botvinnik and Mikhail Tal. I'll just call them Tal and Bot. Starts off with Bot playing c4, the English opening, and we have knight f6. And now we have knight f3 and g6. This is just going to be a King's Indian with the English opening, and both fianchetto their bishops, and we have castles by black. And now white decides to take the space in the center instead of castling immediately, which is fine to do. You can see it's a book move, so it's completely fine. We have knight out, and he finally castles. So we have e5 here and pawn to e4, stopping this pawn's advancement. And you can see that both of them are very high rated, 2630 and 2700. So they're not going to be making super dumb mistakes, and they're literally playing 8 moves of theory immediately. c6 here and h3. We have queen to b6 now and d5. Pawn takes, knight to c5, knight drops back to e1, and now we have bishop to d7. So you can see they're making some good moves, not the best moves in the position right now. We have still some more of the best moves because they're insanely good players, but soon they're going to be making some pretty big mistakes. We have rook to c1 or rook to c8. I think I would rather put this rook here, but he's probably a lot better then than I am now, so I can't blame him. We have rook to b1, trying to push this pawn forwards to attack the queen on the queen side, and now we have knight h5 by Tal. This move, I don't know what his big idea with it is. I think he's trying to take here, maybe trying to figure out a sacrifice that works. I don't think any sacrifices really work, but after bishop to e3, your queen's being attacked, so you can't worry about the sacrifice right now. You just have to move your queen up. He played the best move, or you could move it away and try to start an attack on this side of the board, but he did the best move. We have queen dropping back to e2, not attacking this knight because it's defended by the pawn, so you would never take that. Now, rook to c4, a rook lift. I love this move by Tal, and apparently the computer doesn't, but a3 is the move you have to spot. And even if you see a3, it's like still 0.4. But if you don't see a3, it's like 0.27. So he doesn't see it, and it's pretty much equal again, 0.27. And now we have rook to c8. The computer likes the most rook going back, because it still fears a3 as the best move in the position, and it's a quite good move. It kicks the queen away, and the rook would no longer be guarded. Maybe you can go here, but yeah, queen b3 is the best move after. So you go here, I go here, and the game would continue. But, however, we have king to h2. If instead you're to play king h2 and f5, the computer doesn't like it. But that's exactly what happened. E takes f5, and takes f5, and now if you're to play a3, sorry, I don't know why these notes are so messed up, but king h2 is what happened, and and f5 is what happened. So we had e takes f5, bishop takes f5, and I was looking after bishop f5. We had here, because this is the best move. It's been the best move for so many moves in a row, and Bot just never played it. I guess he's a bot. We have a queen a5 after that, and the rook over, because now the rook is defended by the other rook, so you can move your queen away instead of moving it to b3, which it prefers, I guess. So we don't have to look at that because it didn't actually happen. Bishop takes and rook slides over. Still danger levels. Even if your rook is being attacked, you should still just attack the queen. Depends on the position, though. So it doesn't really matter. And Tal just sacrifices his knight. This is if you take with the bishop, it's not good, because now your knight's getting threatened, and it's kind of crazy. If you take here, maybe you take with the rook, maybe you don't even take. What happens after take? That is the best move in the position, and that's actually what happened. We take back with the pawn, and the bishop moves away. And he immediately lost his advantage. He's up a piece, down a pawn, you can see, and he's equal. So that means tall's position is a lot better if they're equal and he's down a piece. So he plays not the best move, but a very tricky move, taking another pawn. So it's 2 pawns for a piece. This move here is actually very strong because you can push with check, but we're not going to look at that right now. We have the brilliant move to draw the game. This is drawing. It's not good for either player. And we have f3, a great move. Now you can just play this with check, and you're actually attacking the queen, and it looks very scary. This is a brilliant because it sacrifices the rook and keeps a draw. But after you take the queen here, which is what happened in the game, you're not supposed to. You lose your queen, and this pawn is very far. We have rook to b3, and now rook to d4, and Michal Tal is just doing a little bit better here. 1.5, 3, it says 3, I don't think it's 3. We have bishop dropping back, and it's not going too well for Bot here. Tal is just going to keep on pressing. He has the check, finally he plays, king drops back, bishop to f4. He's threatening this knight. He could have taken it. If he took it and his bishop's still here, rook takes, and we move our rook here, and it looks like we're going to promote or take this rook. So it's very scary. You lose the pawn though after he did what he wanted, and now the knight takes this rook, maybe going to take here, but now you just lose your bishop, really. He lost the bishop, bishop goes back. It's forced because this bishop's guarding here, this rook's guarding here, so you have to block with the bishop. We have bishop to e4 now, and this looks pretty scary. If you were to take this and it was defended, that would be checkmate, but it's not defended, and Bot tries to just defend more, but he's down 2 points. 2 points in the evaluation is not very good, and Michal is now no longer down a piece. He's actually up a pawn now. He got his piece back, and he's up a pawn. He drops his bishop back to e5, and he should be completely winning this. We have f4, the best move in the position. I don't understand how this is even good, because it weakens your king so much, especially to this check. But that's not what's played, because that would immediately lose your rook. Sorry, your bishop. We have bishop f6 and rook to b7, and he's still playing the best moves. Like, there is a way to hold on. You're still down 2 points, but if you play a trick, it's possible. We have rook to c7, and bishop takes a2. Now after rook takes a7, it's not the best move, and Tal actually has some very good ideas here. He plays the bishop here, pinning the knight to the bishop. We move the rook, check, king goes up, rook check, king goes up, and now you're just activating your opponent's king. I don't know why you do that. We have rook to a3 now and pawn forwards, king goes forwards, and bishop check. I thought he would have to move this rook, but you can just defend it, and that's kind of crazy. We have king over, and knight to g4, and sorry, that's g3. But take the knight, your bishop gets taken, we take the bishop back, king takes the bishop, and we got this pawn, we got this rook, 2 pawns versus 2 pawns, and the game continues. King d5, rook to a7, and c3, rook to c7, king forwards, defending it, and now after this rook check, black won the game, because there's nothing really that white can do. You kind of just run this way, promote the pawn, and you win the game. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.